How's it going, Summoners, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Nathaning, and I'm here to bring you guys the patch 11.23 preview. In case you're unfamiliar with this series, we're going to be giving you guys a sneak peek into what balance changes are coming up next patch. Make sure you hit that sub button because we'll provide a full rundown very soon. Note that this upcoming patch is the beginning of the preseason, headed into Season 12. It's unlikely that we'll see many changes to specific champions, if any at all, next patch. However, there are gigantic system changes that are coming, and I'm excited to share them with you. The first change is to dragons. Expect to see 2 new dragons next patch. They display Rise of the Arcane theme brilliantly and add some new flavor to the Summoner's Rift. One of these dragons is Chemtech Drake. It will provide bonus damage against enemies with more health than you, while it will grant players a brief second life after they die. In regards to the terrain, gas zones will emerge in the jungle, and inside of them, players will be granted camouflage. However, control wards, Squire's Bloom, and other revealing effects will allow your opponents to see you. Second is Hextech Drake. For the bonus stats, it will reward the team that slays at bonus attack speed and ability haste. With its soul, attacks will be granted chain lightning and a slow, but on a moderate cooldown. As the map transforms, hex gates will be added to the map, allowing players to travel great distances using them. These gates come in pairs, and after a brief channel, you'll be able to be sent a great distance away from the corresponding exit. To shake up the game even more, Riot is implementing huge comeback mechanics. We're all familiar with the current bounty systems, but in the preseason, Riot will be introducing objective bounties. Rather than hunting down a single fight opponent on the enemy team, you can now work with your teammates to take down specific neutral monsters or turrets to claim a modest reward. As teams fall further behind, the rewards will grow accordingly, up to a cap. The objectives that can potentially be marked for the losing team are outer, inner, and base turrets, as well as Baron, Elder Dragon, Dragon, and Rift Herald. Teams will receive 15-second warnings when these bounties will become active and also when they expire. However, teams that are trying to claim the bounty can extend the duration of them if they are in combat with an active objective bounty. I'll also take a quick second to quickly shout out our coaching staff at ProGuides.com. They're excellent. If you want help making that final push this ranked season, feel free to contact one of them. Since I just finished talking about objectives and dragons, I think it's also going to make sense for us to talk about the silent warrior of the jungle, the Rift Scuttler. The first scuttle has felt far too impactful for the map control and reward that it provides. As a result, the first Rift Scuttle will be made squishier and significantly less rewarding in the preseason. With the gameplay aspects covered, let's talk about customization next, namely the items and runes. A couple of new mythic items will be incorporated into the game's next patch: Crown of Shattered Queen and Evershroud. The latter is a defensive purchase for mages. Think of an AP version of Shield Bow. It will grant a sort of shield called Safeguard, something similar to Malzahar's passive. While that shield is active, users will benefit from bonus AP, and the shield itself blocks 50% of damage taken for about a second and a half. With how impressive both assassins and aggressive AD champions have been for mages in the mid lane, they'll finally have a potential answer moving forward. I guess, aside from Zhonya's, which I think is the stupidest item in the game, but hey, you know? Evershroud will be a support item that I'm sure a lot of tank champions will consider purchasing. Immobilizing a champion or being immobilized will cause the target and nearby enemies to take increased damage for 5 seconds. That said, Frostfire Gauntlet and Turbo Chemtank will receive some changes to further differentiate the 3 major mythic tank items. Gauntlet's slow field will begin dealing damage, while Turbo Chemtank will also have its damage increased by including a stacking system similar to Deadman's Plate. While you won't ramp up speed, you'll gain power at 100 stacks and deal bonus damage on your next attack. 4 new items are also in the works: Winter's Approach, Thimblewinter, Axiom Arc, and Shadow Flame. The first 2 are a pair of mana items like Manamune and Archangels. Winter's Approach transforms into Thimblewinter after maxing out at the bonus mana. Thimblewinter is essentially the tank item that builds out of Tear of Goddess. Axiom Arc is an upcoming lethality item that will refine a percentage of the player's ultimate cooldown when a champion they've dealt damage to within 3 seconds dies. Shadow Flame is an AP item designed to punish teams that rely on shields. The owner will gain bonus magic penetration against their target based on their health. The less current health, the more bonus penetration they gain. Damage against targets that were recently shielded hits at the maximum penetration. Nice. Finally, the following legendary items currently in the game will receive some changes: Cosmic Drive, Horizon Focus, Demonic Embrace, Seraph's Embrace, Force of Nature, Knight's Vow, and Abyssal Mask. Ultimately, the changes are intended to breathe life into them, making them not only more unique, but also better suited for specific playstyles, enemy team compositions, and creative builds. The last set of changes are for Keystone Runes. Lethal Tempo will receive a rework. Players gain a temporary attack speed boost when striking at least 1 enemy champion, stacking up to 6 items. At max stacks, you increase your attack speed cap as well. Glacial Augment will create 3 Glacial Rays after you immobilize an enemy champion. These will path towards you and other nearby champions, creating frozen zones that slows enemies and also reduce their damage to allies, excluding yourself. A new keystone First Strike will also be introduced. Hitting an enemy with an attack or ability before they do grants first strike for 3 seconds, allowing you to deal bonus damage and granting you an amount of gold based on that same bonus damage. Anyway, that covers up our patch preview, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to next patch in the comments down below. Feel free to share your thoughts as well. Until next time, you guys know the drill. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a wonderful day. Oh, and good luck in the rest of the season. Hope you guys reach your rank. Peace.